Hello, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for visiting our conference. I'm going to introduce myself, as many of you don't know me yet. My name is Andrei Mazulnitsyn, and I'm the founder and CEO of nopCommerce. This is our third conference. And as many of you already know, the previous two were held in Amsterdam, but today we're with you in New York. So, why did we decide to go for the United States? We have been thinking about it for a very long time. We analyzed Google Analytics data, number of nopCommerce installations by country, and many other factors. The choice was really difficult. We were choosing between London, Amsterdam, Barcelona, New York, and Orlando. And when we interviewed our community, it only made things less clear because all of these cities received approximately the same number of votes. There was no absolute leader. So eventually, we decided to have the conference in the United States. First of all, the USA is the country where main e-commerce events take place. Secondly, the USA has the majority of nopCommerce installations. So we just have to be here. What will happen next year, and where will nopCommerce days take place next time? Frankly, we did not even think about it yet. Perhaps we will hold two conferences on two continents, one in Europe and one in the United States. And maybe we'll think about a new regional one in India, where nopCommerce is also very popular. But I'm very happy, though, that the importance of being in the United States is supported by our community, and that people from more than 23 countries came to us today. 2 years ago, the first conference attracted only 65 people. Last year, we had 160 people. Today, we have more than 200 people, and there were much more people who wanted to join us, but we are simply limited by the maximum permitted number of visitors in this room. So this is the most visited conference in all these 3 years. By the way, who visited one of our past conferences? At least one. Thank you. The mission of any product or organization is very important. And I would like to voice our mission. We want to create maximally stable, scalable, and adaptable e-commerce product for every business. We want nopCommerce to be the first and the ultimate step into the world of e-commerce. We want to create a convenient, secure, and stable tool which is competitive with paid services and enterprise solutions. So we made nopCommerce as easy and accessible for those who just start selling their goods or services in the internet. Expandable, customizable, and stable tool for bigger companies who operate huge catalogs and highly loaded sites. Free solution working out of the box without any trial periods. So now I would like to tell you more about what was achieved in the past year and about our current state. We focused on key points which I mentioned at our last conference, and please let me repeat them. Concerning nopCommerce position on the market, I want to say that what we do is more an universal framework capable of creating all kinds of e-commerce sites. Our main product goal for this and next years is to make nopCommerce a solution that could be set up and run very easily. Store owners should not read huge tutorials to understand how it works and how to configure it. But I want to start with something else. This time I want to tell you about those people thanks to whom we have been successful in recent years. nopCommerce owes its success to three categories of people. First, it is our community, you. Second, it is our partners and vendors. I believe that these two categories of people are the most important for the development of nopCommerce. There is one more category, not as important, but yet definitely worth mentioning. It is our team, nopCommerce team. I just have to tell about it. We are very picky concerning the team formation. I personally oversee and control the development process. We have strict guidelines for code review because we focus on quality and user-friendliness. And this is our team. We have two wings, development and marketing. The development team is basically Mariana, Maxim, and Sergey. And as I said before, we hire only very effective developers. And our marketing team consists of Vladimir, Nina, and Alexandra, all being marketing and partner managers simultaneously. So, what we managed to do during this year? First of all, to bring you all here today. This is an excellent opportunity for the whole community to meet, talk, find new contacts and partners, and of course to listen to interesting speeches. And also to travel and have a great time. And I hope that these 2 days will be useful for you and you will enjoy the conference. Statistics. So let's have a look at the numbers. We are growing and numbers are increasing every year. During this year, we made more than 1,800 commits to our main repository. And this is not even including commits to our other 70 repositories, such as the official website and our plugins. Our community made more than 80 pull requests. And the more pull requests are made by our community, the better product is, the more popular it is. We also devoted a lot of time to connecting nopCommerce with leading e-commerce service providers and letting our community to contribute. And now there are more than 1,800 plugins on our marketplace submitted by more than 600 vendors. And almost 5,000 plugins were submitted during the last year. And the more plugins we have, the more choices our users have. Therefore, the more successful they are. And the more successful our users are, the more popular nopCommerce is. That's why we constantly try to encourage our community to develop new plugins, both paid and free. And we usually track a number of successful plugin and theme vendors by a simple observation. Number of plugins that are constantly updated to the latest version. If a plugin is updated, it means a vendor is successful. And of course, a good product cannot be developed without partners. We have 3 partnership programs: solution, hosting, and technology. Solution partners are companies that implement nopCommerce, expand its functionality, and provide full service to their clients. And we have more than 120 solution partners from 42 countries. We also have 20 technology and 9 hosting partners. And could you please show your hand if you are a representative of one of our partners? Solution, hosting, technology. You work in these companies. Okay. So, nopCommerce has been downloaded more than 3 million times. It powers more than 30,000 stores, both small, medium business and enterprise. And as I stated earlier, we do not limit ourselves to just one category. We do not focus on just one direction. We are creating a product good enough for any type of a store, good and simple for beginners and fully featured for enterprise users. And our community grows too. We have more than 200,000 registered users who made almost the same number of posts on our forums. And you can always visit the official website and see how active our community is. And 1.5 years ago, we launched a program of certified developers. And these are the people who are engaged in professional development on nopCommerce. And now we have more than 135 certified developers. Collaboratively created language packs. Right now, it is necessary to translate around 6,000 locales to create one language pack. It was quite difficult to translate nopCommerce earlier, and the creation of a language pack could take weeks. Moreover, sometimes the one who created a language pack could not update it to the latest version just because he or she had no time. Sometimes the translation quality was also substandard. And everything will be changed very soon. Packages will be created on the official website by our community, not by just one person. And a translator can translate as many locales as he wants. For example, only 5 or 50, but not all 6,000. And this simplifies translations greatly. And for the consistency, a moderator for each language will be selected. And the most important thing is that very soon in nopCommerce itself, we will add functionality that will allow to download and install a language pack automatically with no need for a user to visit the official website. During the installation of nopCommerce, we will determine administrator's language and prompt him to download a required language pack, and maybe even some regional settings and regional plugins. And with this new approach to localization, we expect that in a couple of years, translations will be ready for all popular languages in the world. Since the launch of our technology partnership program, we have been doing a lot to increase the number of integrations. It is beneficial to everyone in our community, us, partners, developers, store owners. There are many plugins that we do ourselves, but we cannot be compared to our community, which is doing much more. Our main task was to stimulate community to develop new plugins. And wait a second, sorry guys. Forgot my power. And our main task was to stimulate community to develop more plugins. And I think we are dealing well with this task. We explained to the community that developing plugins is for mutual benefit. We also published a list of integrations that our community lacks. And everyone is welcome to develop new plugins and publish it on our marketplace. Umbraca, Anders. Umbraca is one of the most widespread ASP.NET content management systems. It's a fully featured open source product with the flexibility to run anything from small sites to one of the largest media sites in the world. Has anybody heard or maybe used Umbraco before? Please show your hand. Who knows what it is? And this content management system desperately needed rich and free e-commerce functionality. And this integration is mutually beneficial for both nopCommerce users and Umbraco users. nopCommerce users will get rich functionality of Umbraco, and Umbraco users will get our e-commerce functionality without customization of our sites. And this year, our solution partner from Israel, Yaakov, they finished the integration with the Umbraco, and there will be a separate session from its developer, from Yaakov, at our conference tomorrow about it. Meetups. Almost 1 year ago, we added a special page to the official website where people can find information about all upcoming and past events. All global events, meetups, and webinars around our platform are listed there. And this page also contains a form for your event submission. And everyone is welcome to organize a nopCommerce gathering. We started explaining to our community why it is so important for them to meet and meet often. And we encourage our community to contribute by exchanging experience, sharing ideas, supporting each other, and inspiring new members to join. And we want everyone to be a part of our rapidly growing international family. So here's how you can organize a meetup. First, you register on meetup.com. Next, create a meetup group. It is better to gather a community first and only then to add a particular meetup with a certain date. In this case, there will be no need for you to look for new meetup attendees every time you are going to host it. Next, invite your team members, clients, and whoever else might be interested in e-commerce or nopCommerce to join this group. Contact nopCommerce team to get an assistance with promoting of your meetup group. And after your group becomes crowded, you can announce a certain meetup. And your meetup can be hosted in any format with presentations or maybe just networking with cocktails. And after the event, don't forget to share your presentations if you had any, or post some pictures to inspire others. And our team is ready to support almost any initiative regarding meetups. And regular meetups will not only be greeted by our community, but also with solution partner points. And meetup hosting is also taken into account when awarding with MVP, Most Valuable Person status. Moreover, many of our team members are frequent travelers, and we are ready almost any meetup if it is well organized and is supported and visited by a lot of attendees. By the way, after this conference, we are going to Mexico to participate in our second Mexican meetup. We introduced a new program of points for our solution partners. Now we recognize not only financial contribution to nopCommerce, but also their active participation in the community life and development. We have expanded the partner points program, and now it includes points for new content about nopCommerce, case studies, meetups, localizations, and many, many other activities. And fair ranking is a difficult task, especially if we value both partners targeting small, medium business partners or clients, or partners targeting enterprise clients, or maybe partners developing plugins and themes. And therefore, we will constantly improve our partner ranking program. We are working on giving points accordingly to the complexity of the work done. For example, previously our solution partners got 20 points for any website they developed. Now we grant from 20 to 40 points based on the complexity of the work done. And the best way to get a higher position in the ranking is to tell us about your success, so we get to know each other better. And please remember that nopCommerce official website, our newsletter, and our social networks can become your marketing tools, and because your success is a sign of quality for nopCommerce. Several months ago, we renewed our user guide. It has been completely renewed to become more informative and comprehensible. And when we created a new user guide structure, we took into consideration how our users actually browse information. And we made it step by step corresponding to a real online store creation process, from installing nopCommerce to store promotion. And when we finished the new user guide, we started to look for people within our community who could translate it to their own native languages. There are plenty of reasons why it is so important. For example, community says that the ability to obtain information in their own language sometimes is more important than a product itself. Localization is the best way to show local users that you care about them. And we encourage our partners and community to participate in this task. And we will add a name and a site of a translator to the documentation homepage. The documentation portal has about 22,000 unique visitors each month, so it could be a great promotional tool for your company. And our community started translations to more than 23 languages, and 11 of them are already finished. So we had the new user guide completely renewed, but we also have the documentation for developers. For the last several years, we received a lot of requests to create a new documentation for developers. It was really demanded. And so, because now developers have to spend a lot of time trying to understand how to customize nopCommerce. And I can say that we have almost finished this task, and we'll publish a new documentation for developers, very, very good documentation, very soon. Marketing. Originally, I wanted to tell you about our marketing goals and about our results of the last year. But several days ago, I have decided to skip this slide because there will be a separate session from our marketing team. And they will tell you in details what exactly we have done. And so please join it if you are interested in finding more about our marketing activities. I just want to emphasize that our community and partners are the engine of all our marketing activities, because nopCommerce team creates and supports the platform, while the most interesting and true-to-life materials are created by our community. Case studies. 1 year ago, we've taken a route to enrich the official website with feedback from our merchants and store owners and solution partners. because we appreciate our partners' efforts in creating good sites. And that's why we created a new page on the official website, listing detailed case studies and success stories. And we needed cases of nopCommerce usage, showing our flexibility and cost-saving effectiveness. And we always encourage our partners to share stories of their successful nopCommerce implementations. And we'll share them with every visitor of our website. So we want to help our partners and other individual developers to find more clients. Now I'd like to tell you about two versions we released during the last year. nopCommerce 3.90 followed the route of improving user interface and user experience and making nopCommerce more convenient and safe. And here are the most interesting features of this version. First, nopCommerce became compatible with the latest industry standard for payment data protection, PCI DSS 3.2. The newest requirements help to detect and respond to cyber attacks that can lead to payment data breaches, such as password attempt failure, lockout. Passwords must be changed at least every 90 days. Passwords must be unique. It is not allowed to use one of the previously used passwords. Next, now shoppers have an opportunity to enter a required quantity of product attributes in bundled products. Discounts. We have added discount requirement groups to support complex requirements with multiple rules. Now the requirements can be set using Boolean logic. For example, if you want a discount to be assigned to a particular customer role, or in case a customer had spent a certain amount of money. And the pricing section on the product details page in admin area was slightly changed. We removed special prices. Now tier prices have dates functionality. And the new version eliminates the necessity of reward points activation immediately after they were earned. A store owner can specify a period after which the earned points become active. It is a very useful option if you don't want points to be available for use during a certain period. For example, while purchased products can be returned. Next, it is important for store owners to keep communication with customers, including replying to their product reviews. Now store owners can leave responses directly to each customer product review. Next, now store owners can add conditions to message templates. For example, shipping address can be hidden in order emails when shipping is not required. And in previous versions of nopCommerce, stock changes could be tracked only by viewing each order containing a product. It was not really convenient. And now a store owner can find all information on product stock quantity and its changes at one place on the product details page in admin area. We also started supporting custom order numbers. And in the new nopCommerce version, a store owner can limit access to plugins per customer role. For example, restrict some payment method for some users, and a lot of other changes. And nopCommerce 4.0, it is our latest version. And one of the key values of nopCommerce is following the latest technologies, but following them wisely. Only when a technology becomes stable, reliable, and tested. And nopCommerce 4.0 is our technological milestone. Our main goal for nopCommerce 4.0 was moving to ASP.NET Core. There is no need to tell much about ASP.NET Core because I think all of you already heard about it. But if you are not familiar with ASP.NET Core, there will be 2 separate sessions at our conference about it. The first one is from one of the most popular persons in ASP.NET world, Scott Hanselman. Scott will talk about ASP.NET Core in general. The second speech is from our senior developer from nopCommerce team, Mariana. She will tell you in details how we moved to ASP.NET Core, what choices we had, why we did it, what pitfalls we had, final results, and so on. She'll also tell you how to migrate your existing projects to version 4.0. It should be useful for any person here who is somehow related to development. And lastly, ASP.NET Core opens a lot of new horizons for us. And we no longer have any strong competitors on ASP.NET. And now we have only one goal, to become leaders among all e-commerce platforms, including PHP products. And in fact, ASP.NET Core offers almost unlimited opportunities for us, but it depends on Microsoft and what Microsoft will do to promote ASP.NET in the Linux world. Personally, I believe in their success and consequently in our nopCommerce success too. So I think we can move nopCommerce to the new level very soon. Migrations from other shopping carts. We want to give merchants an opportunity to migrate to nopCommerce from other shopping cart systems. Some clients come to our solution partners and other development companies asking to migrate their existing stores to nopCommerce. And right now, it is very complex. And our plan is to utilize the service called shopping cart migration. The first part of the work has already been done. It was finished by nopTemplates team, who developed the Web API plugin. The second part should be finished by the team of shopping cart migration. And we are waiting for their implementation, and it is almost ready. I think this year it will be ready. And how it will work in brief. You register on this site, shoppingcartmigration.com. Then you select source and target carts. Next, you choose entities you want to transfer, like products, customers, orders, and so on. And just run the migration. Very easy. Community. We plan to spend more time on community building because the community is a driving force of our product. And all that nopCommerce has is because of our community. And because this is our common success. And nopCommerce is our common product. And next year, we will work harder to expand our community and to make existing members more proactive. The official site localization. Similarly to the user guide translation, we also plan to translate the official website. As I said before, localization is the best way to show local users that you care about them. And many people bounce off the nopCommerce official website once they open it because of a language barrier. It is very important to have local versions of our website for all languages. And it is our plan to finish this task next year. Partners. The success of nopCommerce is also based on its partners. it is necessary to have solution partners in all e-commerce active countries of the world. We need to look for new partners. We must work with them more closely and look for new ways of cooperation. Because previously cooperation in most cases was limited only by annual payments and listing on our website. For example, recently we launched a new Partner Points program. Very soon we'll give our solution partners an opportunity to have a complete and detailed profile on the official website, including portfolio, expertise, and so on. And recently we started calling our partners personally and discussing, finding new ways to cooperate. Development roadmap. nopCommerce already has unprecedented number of features. Like 1 year ago, I won't iterate through all new upcoming features. You can always find them on our GitHub site. I'll just highlight several very important directions, not certain tasks. First, performance and scalability. This is what we plan to concentrate on. This task will be our biggest focus. Next, more pluggable architecture, easier upgrades, better store owner experience, and the same is about customer experience. And the last one, make nopCommerce as much configurable as possible so it is simple for new store owners and also has rich feature list for experienced users. I need to say that we had a birthday not long ago. On October 23rd, nopCommerce celebrated its 9th anniversary. Therefore, tonight, we invite everyone to raise a toast for our mutual success. And let's celebrate it at the end of this day with cocktails. And let's do it one more time tomorrow. So, it's time to wrap up my speech. And I want to thank everyone for coming today. I and our team, we are ready to answer any of your questions. Please come to us during the breaks. Ask any questions on any topics you are interested in, from development, marketing, partnership opportunities, anything. Thanks a lot again. Please enjoy the conference. Thank you.